ArsenalFanTV, we've got Dougie here. We're still there at the Emirates. I wish it was the Emirates, because actually at the Emirates we don't lose much. But every time we're coming here now to Wembley, we're getting done, and we were poor today.
Oh, it's disgraceful, Robbie. It's absolutely disgraceful. I'm disgusted with it. I mean, it's very poor, and it's like this now.
What went wrong?
Week out. Well, everything's wrong, isn't it? It's the players, like you just said, the tactics, the players, the ability. There's no spine in the team. They're running straight through. There's no midfield. There's no defence. They just don't seem to care. You know, I mean, when's enough is enough? Do you know what I mean? I mean, you know, you can't keep having this year in, year out, week in, week out. I mean, you know, it probably, in a way, is a blessing in disguise, because they'll do something about it for next season. Because I think myself, Wenger, he has to go, doesn't he? He does have to go. I mean, how can you have this? I mean, next year it's going to be worse again, because every year it's the same. It just gets worse and worse and worse.
I know you're always very optimistic. Yeah. He's got the rosette there. It was poor today. Do you agree with him that it's the manager's time's up for him?
Well,
I know you're always really behind him.
Yeah, to individuals, but I thought Ramsey did well today. Actually, he battled away, but what I found really disappointing was Enquiries. I think Jack mentioned it earlier. Enquiries wasn't on the bench, or even, because every time Rambo got the ball, he didn't really have anyone to. If Aubameyang probably was being marked, it'd be nice to have had someone else. I know they played probably five at the back, and it was hard to accommodate another striker. But it's certainly in this cup run, he's been the most effective player. And we wouldn't even be here without him in that Norwich game. We struggled against Norwich, and he came on, and I've never known someone so sharp. And how he got that header.
It's a shame that he didn't even get a spot on the bench. I didn't even think of that. You're right.
I was really disappointed about it. Yeah, absolutely. And just one other point. It's not about the game, because that's people know more about football can say that. But I think it was about 10 years we played Man City on a Thursday night before the Champions League final, and we parked the car quite away from the ground. And that was a time when City didn't have a pot to be in, And the amount of them that night came up and said good luck next week, and I was remembered that. I thought they were decent, so and they played.
They ain't saying that now. They're laughing after us at the moment.
Yeah, but
my man, he's come all the way from Denmark. So you'll be used to the one bonus is you'll be used to the cold. But I mean, it was poor today.
It was indeed, Robbie. But it's just same old, and they didn't turn up. It's not just the manager. Yes, everybody's saying the manager. Yes, he has to go, but the players didn't turn up. There is no spine. I mean, it's a cup final, right? Even if it's the Carabao Cup, whatever, but it's still a final. You got a chance, at least, for this season, because we're in getting top 6 or top 4, even top 6 maybe. And I don't think we're gonna win the Europa League. Seriously, people don't think so. Even people are saying, "Oh, you may be too negative or you're not optimistic." I'm not, because even if you got some good players forward, but the defending is shocking. It's just not good enough.
Yeah, with the defending, it hasn't changed. It's been the same for years and years and years.
I just think we need to start to think about next season already. We just forgot about this season because we ain't getting top 4. We're not.
We still got to fight for it.
Yeah.
We still got to fight to try and get everything. But pride alone's got to try.
I think it's too late, Robbie. It's too late, because when you show some pride, you have to show it from the beginning of the season. When you show passion, and there's no passion, there's no pride.
What about you?
Well, like I said, it's 38 games. It's not one. Yeah, that before.
But they've got to fight from now till the end of the season to try and at least restore some pride.
Yeah, but then what's the point of being in top 4 and then losing 10-2 in a competition? So you look at it like that. Maybe not being in a European competition may help us, like it did Chelsea. You don't know, because if we have next season we're not in, then 2-year contract of Arsene Wenger's gone, new manager. You know what I mean? But looking hindsight,
to think about building from next season. I think we need to start to rebuild already. We need to start to think about. He needs to go. Definitely, he needs to go by the end of the season, and we need to take it from there. We need to start to rebuild. We need to think to start to rebuild from next season, because, as I said, it's just not good enough.
What happened to the Chinese fan? He's gone. He's had enough. Let me get you in then. Get you to kind of have the last word on it. Where do we go from here?
It's a fucking disgrace to pay £200 to come and see that. That is absolutely useful, and I don't think the players should sleep tonight. It's dreadful to see that in Wembley. You're playing in Wembley. You got to play better. It's useless. Absolutely pathetic. Had enough.
All right, so that's what he kind of sums up in general what a lot of the fans have felt today. Very poor performance by Arsenal. Must do better. We're giving you a chance to be on ArsenalFanTV and give your opinion after the game. All you got to do is WhatsApp your video and hold the camera like this. Send it straight after.